football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Buffalo Bills taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Brennan going along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. Well, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't have to. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. The Giants offense taking the field here in Super Bowl 60. And the focus of the offense all season long has been this man, their star running back. He has been exceptional.
The thing I really like about his game is his ability to shift into whatever is needed on any given carry. Does he need to be fast to the corner? Does he need to be bruising inside? He's a chameleon as a running back, and that's said in the most positive sense.
To get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed, and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Giants.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy.
And the Giants ready to come out now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And some room to work. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A 22-yard scamper. And the Giants are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go and have all of his points, let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. Now he's loose at the 40, inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants! A big play there. His second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Joey Bosa, so strong, able to fight his way in there to make the play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now they go screen. It's complete. Room past the 35. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
He'll try and run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And we'll be taken down at about the 45.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. A handoff as they run the counter play. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. Oh, nice move. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New York.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Hands it off out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 3rd and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. We'll take it inside the 25. 2nd and 7.
At the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First down, Giants.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 17-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be.
The Giants offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 6.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down and 7.
And it brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. But he won't quite make it. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see it back. Just going to have a grin on his face every time his number is called.
plays, nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Wilson to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
New York.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Now it's Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 64 yards. And the Giants have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. When they drew that up, I don't think they... Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game.
Gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Right back to him on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a touchdown for every quarter so far. 3 here in the 3rd, and probably hoping he's not done yet.
And this is a situation where it's okay to be greedy. When you've already scored 3 times, you want 4, you want more than that, and guess what? That only helps your team.
Yeah, so far 3, now in search of 4. A little jerk. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Giants will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's looking sharp here so far in the 3rd quarter, Charles.
It appears that the halftime gave him a little bounce. You know, came out, springing his legs, a little pep in his step, and he's taken off and running really well in the 3rd quarter.
Sometimes we talk about how guys don't want halftime to come, but some guys are happy when that break gets there.
You never know which way it's going to go. He's taking advantage of it in this one, though.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 205 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On second down, they'll run it here. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Hands it off out of the gun.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Here's Wilson. Touchdown! Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Giants are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Since emerging from the locker room at intermission, he's looked pretty sharp, hasn't he?
He's running in this third quarter like he got the orange slices at the head.
Oh, yeah.
You remember
he got the orange slices, not the carrot stick.
Oh, boy.
There was always that model, wasn't there? And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Giants are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. And that right. Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now they try the right side here. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 3rd and 3. Now it's Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
First down, Giants.
Throwing is Wilson. That one taken in by Neighbors. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 58 yards. And the Giants are starting to pour it on. New York set to take the field. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Here's Wilson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Giants are able to stretch out their lead. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty solid. And now out come the Giants. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1.
2-yard gain on the play.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. New York set to take the field. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Here's a 2nd and 5. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down, Giants.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Giants first down.
Wilson wants to throw it. Caught on the slant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Giants up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.